News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
A few hundred people joined here at the Old Skate Zone on Calvada to hear presidential candidate Ron Paul speak.
It really boils down to one thing, and that is personal liberty, individual liberty. And if you think about individual liberty, it is individual. Liberty doesn't come to us by group. People don't have hyphenated liberty, and we don't have hyphenated freedoms. And that's what the founders understood, and that's what the revolution was all about, and that's what the Constitution is all about, is the protecting of liberty. If you read the Constitution, it was to restrain the government, and it was to enhance the personal liberty. So if we had done that a long time ago, we wouldn't have the problems that we have today. So because we have not followed the Constitution on the monetary issue, we've ended up with the Federal Reserve, and they print money at will, they destroy the value of the currency, they give us bubbles, and they give us the recessions and depression. So quite frankly, the conclusion there should be that we don't need a Federal Reserve. The Constitution is very clear about foreign policy. The federal government, especially the president, has a lot to do with defending the country. And that should be one of the primary orders and responsibilities. But it does not give the president nor the Congress or anybody else the authority to go to war without declaration. We should only go to war with a declaration of war. There's no authority in the Constitution for presidents to disobey the rule of law and disobey the Constitution and say, oh, I don't have to talk to the Congress, I'm going to talk to NATO and the United Nations. We should never allow a president to go to war under a UN resolution. Also, the 10 amendments to the Constitution are obviously very important. The First Amendment, most people know what that's supposed to do, and the Fourth Amendment, and also the Fifth Amendment. But right now, they're under systematic attacks by our government and our courts because our liberties aren't protected. So when you hear laws being passed like in the atmosphere of post 9/11 and saying, well, we're going to make the American people safer and by taking away their freedoms, and they pass the Patriot Act. We don't need the Patriot Act to make us safe and secure.
And we had a few words to ask Ron Paul, especially what he thinks about all the support that he seems to be getting here locally in Pahrump.
Had a fantastic welcome, and I've been in and out of this town on several occasions over the past 4 years. It's a very strong area for the cause of liberty. They're independent mining, and they love the independence that I talk about and why government should be reined in, not expanded.
To find out more about Ron Paul, you can go to his website. This is Deanna O'Donnell at the Skate Zone on Calvada for News 46.